Kosi Nation, Sunburn with you. Welcome back to Football Trades with me, QB. Now, I do have some breaking news in terms of what is currently happening at Naturena, or some things that we might be expecting with proper announcements a bit later on. So, the three players currently who are heading out from Naturena, not that they are going because Siabayeka Bahambe, we are letting go of them forever, no, but we are letting go of them so that they can be able to get some proper game time, some proper minutes, and hopefully they are going to get those minutes because they are going to a Hope FC team. So hopefully that's what is going to happen with the players. So we do have those three players, which is obviously first of all Samgelo Zwane, Naledi Hlongwane, and also Ubontle Molefe. Now with Ubontle Molefe, I don't know what happened initially, but we did get to hear that things did not go according to plan with the Hope FC because of Imal and but right now, as I'm speaking with you, it looks like Hope FC will be getting all three players, which is Unalid Hlongwane, a centre forward or a striker, whom I do believe he's someone who's going to be much value for us when we continue down the path of at least finding the center forwards or strikers in the near future. And this will be a great opportunity for him to be able to, play in the top flight, get some minutes while also, getting that experience that is much needed, because most of our youngsters, they lack that experience of playing in the top flight. But then if you can be able to play on the top flight and then dominate and give out the best, because you can come from TDC dominating and then you go to the top flight and then things are just not the same. So if he can be able to get those minutes, obviously Nali Hlongwane is a striker that we're going to have to look out for in the near future. But I'm happy with this move. And then also Samuel Uzane. Now with Uzane, obviously he was not even part he was not even part of the preseason preparations, so I don't know what happened there, but obviously it has to do with probably the club, because I don't think the coach would have said something about Tuzwane, because I do believe he likes this player very much so. So nje for me, I still maintain and I still believe Umchita is being played out of position. If we can just find that someone who can believe in him like Coach Jose Rivero did, like, you will see the best. You will see the best out of some Gilozano Buffet too. Don't give him the defensive mid role. Give him the offensive mid role, and then Sobona, he will give you everything that you need as a box to box maybe, but mostly as an attacking player. Because let's be honest, Udlala Lapesiswini originally is a DM, but for me, Mbone more offensively than defensively, which it is something. But then before Simhambisa to Isuwelele, because remember Simhambisa Samiso on alone, he did, try to give us glimpses of what he can be able to do. But then, unfortunately, I don't know what happened. He fell out of favor. And also, Kaizer was not winning games. Slalama draws. Slalama best draw was loser. Maybe Slala 2 draw, 3 draws, and then we lose again. So that was a bit of a problem. And it made people to lose hope in Samgelo Zwane. And I still believe people are not happy with Uzwane, but at the end of the day, I wish, because with Ilonia Ketu Isuelele, we thought he was going to get more minutes, but unfortunately it did not happen. So I wish Lapak Hope FC, because it's a small team, okay, not a small team entirely, but obviously it's a newly promoted team. Hopefully he can get some minutes as much as Onali Hlongwane. They should try to introduce them, but not just introduce them Mangamfagi out of position. They should play him, try him in that position, try him on that position, and see where he fits very well. I'm telling you, he might even start games, because he's injury free. Uzwane is not a player who can be like, hey, Umfana Manje is out on an injury and something like that. By the way, please do subscribe if I haven't told you to subscribe to the channel. So make sure you do subscribe and like the video. So we will see as time goes on what is Hope FC going to do with the players, the three players. Now the announcement is imminent, obviously, at this point, because whatnot. So sizobona ngabo mababa announcer, and then also hopefully they can be able to use them as much as we need them to be used. So khona nathi ukubona kahle ukuthi okay kuphi laba lekha khona, where do they shine the most, and also getting comfortable on the senior side, it takes a bit more or a bit longer than on the DDC side, because there you are playing with the intanga zakho. But then when you get to the senior level, you're like, okay, ngibona bani, big names, sort of, to speak. So obviously you tend to find yourself in a nutshell, not being able to give out your best performances. Look at Tupili, for example, coming from Stellenbosch. If Besim Saine from Pupili, I think Royal AM or Ramazulu. No, I think it was Royal AM somewhere. Oh, no. He was supposed to go to Amazulu and then ended up going to Stellenbosch and then now coming to Kaizer Chiefs. So if Besim Tole Lapo, Bega Corner, and then you find Duty, he's just newly promoted, and then we try to pay him, because remember, when you're playing for certain teams, another thing is playing for a club like Kaizer Chiefs, it brings its own pressure. So if Besimtole from that side, and then some letter up because of Vele without confidence, and then Vele at boom, and it will be like, this player washawa team, and then up my way club and perform, and we'll be like, okay, which is not necessarily the case, but then you have to think about the amounts of pressure that comes with playing for a club like Kaizer Chiefs. We can talk and talk and talk, but at the end of the day, song is nalovalo. We all have that anxiety. We all know it's difficult to perform on a big stage. You can talk when you're behind. I can say whatever I want to say, but give me the opportunity. Give me, and what am I going to do? Pop. But anyways, we will see your fate too. So do you think this is a good move by the club in terms of taking the players for those loan moves or whatnot? Mzamo, that is a very, 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 very not nice way to speak with me, but either way, you are allowed to feel however you want to feel. I don't care. I honestly don't care. I don't agree with the move of Uhlongwane. Well, I do hear you, but then at the end of the day, if Asamambisi, chances are he might not get some minutes and he will fade away, because as a player, you need to play, you need to, get back to yourself and everything, because if that is the case, you agadlali, hey, kuba inkinga. So at the end of the day, he needs to get those minutes. He needs to find himself. Remember, on the DDC side, he was performing very well, but promoter, and then he did not play as much as he used to play. Things started being falling apart for him. So we need to at least give him the opportunity to allow himself to find himself. Hopefully with the team that is going to be playing for Bazomdlalis. And then Panamoisa, Awez, Ola Koslami. But I don't have much. This is all I had to give to you. I don't know if there's anything else. But then, yeah, with people like Awomzamo, I block and delete Mpumengubo, because what the hell. But anyways, thank you so much, Bafeto, for watching. I hope to see you later on. If possibly there's something new, also an update in terms of that. Peace.